Whoa, gotta lift it up, gotta lift it up. A little bit too high, but that's okay. That's okay. Chat's on. Today's Friday, July 27th, 2022. This program here is to educate, to entertain, and to offend everybody on the planet at least once. Hopefully I can do that for you today. I want to offend everybody. Life is getting stranger than stranger, man. I would hate to live in a big city. I would hate it. Looking at Chicago news, some guy got on a train. 6 other people got on the train. Yeah, man. What's the population where you live, Philip? I forgot. See, where I live is about 10,000. A little over, maybe, give or take. But there was a guy that got on a train in Chicago. 6 other people got on, started stabbing him. Knives, broken bottles, shit like that. That just happened this morning. And also, about 3 o'clock this morning, there's a place called Maxwell Street or something like that. It's like a drive-through restaurant. Jasper, Alabama. Too many. Over 50,000. 50,000 people. But anyway, the guy who was serving at the drive-through, he got shot. You know, stray bullet or whatever. It's not funny, man. It's not funny, but you know, going to work, working in the drive-through. Hey, what's going on, John? And somebody shoots him at the drive-through, man. You know, just a stray bullet comes in. I think he died. Honestly, dude. Life goes on for everybody else but him. So what's going on, John? But life is getting tough, man. It's getting tough for everybody. It's getting worse every day and every day. You know, I don't know if I'm ever going to come back on here. You know, not for a while. I'll be back, but I'm on here these 2 days because of Jason. I told Jason not to come on here Thursday and Friday. But say, for instance, drag queen story time. Let's just take that for instance. It's coming here to Idaho, Twin Falls, Idaho. I don't believe in it. I can't stand it. Do you have a Facebook? I do. I do have a Facebook. Yep. And I think you were on it for a while, John. So there's Jason. What's up, fat man at noon? We're going to talk about the drag queen story time. I can't stand that shit. You know, don't sacrifice your kids, people. You know what I'm saying? That's what they want. They want your kids. The people that are in drag queen story time, they need to have like an ID. You know, like when you get into a concert or whatever, of what they originally look like, what they do look like as a male. You know, some of those people, they put that makeup on. You can't tell what they look like as a male, and some of them have been what's it called? Convicted as pedophiles and shit like that. I don't know if I got hacked or if it's the same one. Yeah, I don't know. Facebook always gets hacked. You know, I tried to lay off on that for a while. But I might have got hacked too. You know, I don't give a shit about Facebook. You know, Zuckerberg don't care about us. Fuck him. You know, but those people in drag queen story time, they need to have an ID of what they look like as a male. You know, and I honestly don't believe that those kids need to sit on those people's laps while they're reading a story. You know, kids that are 2 or 3 years old, they don't know the difference. You know, and these people are trying to manipulate them to being like they are. You know, they probably fucked up their lives. They probably fucked up their kids' lives. So now they want to fuck up somebody else's life. And somebody's going to say, no. Listen to what I'm about to tell you. Just take, for instance, Walmart. Everybody goes to Walmart, right? Go into Walmart next time. Just pick out a guy right there, just a strange guy, any guy. Would you let that guy read a story to your kid and let your kid, sit on that guy's lap? You know, it's the same fucking thing. You don't know where these guys come from. And they enjoy that shit. You know, they really enjoy kind of like molesting kids in a way. Jason, give me $15. What the fuck for, Jason? But thank you. Hopefully, I'll get a check here pretty soon because I've only been making like 15 cents a day, but that's okay. I don't care. I don't care how much money I make. I honestly don't. I just don't want to pay any more taxes. That's the thing. I just don't want to pay any more taxes. Nope. Like for drag queen story time, I don't think they should let the kids sit on their lap. Really, I think they should be 6 feet apart, but I guess you can hug your little kid or something like that. But there's something wrong there. There's something seriously wrong, and that stuff should be recorded at all times, just in case those people commit a crime, molest a kid, do stuff like that. But if you watch the ones in Texas, get your supplies for the veterans breakfast. Yeah, it's coming up next year. I will. Yep. Honestly, Jason, I will. I will do something, but it's about 6 months away. As long as I'm alive, the plan's still going. April 5th. I mean, April 15th of next year. Anybody's invited. Anybody in the chat, chat family. Bring your cup. Bring your magnet. I'll let you in because a lot of people I don't even know what they look like. How's your ticker doing? To me, it's okay. It's weird because I can't breathe. That's the problem. I can't breathe. I have no strength. I have no, I guess, strength. I don't know what the fuck they call that shit. I got paid today, so I want to be dies. You get a big paycheck, Jason? You gotta buy something for yourself too, though. Yeah, my ticker's doing all right. I guess we're all just getting old. That's a problem. We don't live forever. That's all I can say. But I do want to do that, veterans. I got my decks ready. I could probably fit like 20, 30, 40 people outside my yard. What's wrong with your heart? They say I got an enlarged heart and one of my valves is not pumping out right or some fucking thing like that. I don't know. And then this is what pisses me off too. They sent me to a specialist. Supposedly I'm supposed to go to a specialist, but my appointment is until August 23rd. That's like a month from now, And this is what I heard just yesterday. The illegals are coming up in the state of Oregon. If you go to the state of Oregon and you're illegal, I guess, I don't know what they call it. Illegals, what do they call them? Migrants. They give them a fucking medical card. You can go to the doctor anytime you want, and it's paid for. It's like what the fuck, man. I just got a bill from my doctor. I owe him $100, $99.95. That's just for office calls, But these guys get it for free. I think in the state of Oregon, that's what they're doing. That kind of shit kind of pisses me off too. Because our country is in bad situations. There's murdering every day. Probably, okay, Heyman's from Alabama, Jason's from Minnesota, Phillips from Alabama, Georgia, Minnesota. And more likely there's probably a murder. I've never heard of Jasper. There's probably a murder in your guys' city just last night, somewhere. And that's just in one night, In some countries, there's no murders for the whole fucking year. What the hell happened to us? I don't know, man. They get away with a lot of stuff. I watched a video yesterday about these two black guys. You can tell they were black. One guy had a hoodie on. But anyway, there's an Asian guy in a car. They didn't even open up the door. I think the window was rolled down or whatever. The guy with the hoodie put the gun in. Boom, boom. Shot him a couple times and walked away. What the fuck's up with that shit? Senseless. Just senseless fucking shooting. But I'm glad they have cameras. And hopefully they'll catch those people. But just senseless, Runs somebody's life, runs somebody's family, So did you make a big paycheck, Jason? How much you make? Take home. But I noticed people are starting to plant stuff. They said that they didn't have any place to plant or whatever. But you can use like an old spare tire or whatever. Put some plastic in there, put some potting soil in it. Plant just some tomato plants, peppers or whatever. But life is going to get hard, man. It's going to get hard for everybody. And maybe that's what they need to do is get rid of everybody because I think we expect everything. The younger generation that's coming up, they waste a lot. I love tomatoes. Tomatoes are good, man. I like it too. I haven't got any on my. I haven't picked any yet. There's just little ones like that. They're still green. But in the next 2 or 3 weeks, I'll have tomatoes. And I love tomatoes too. They're pretty good. By the end of summer, I get sick of them. But I can hardly wait for my first tomatoes to come on to have a tomato sandwich. Yeah, it's good stuff. And that's what you need, John. Hopefully, you get some acreage or whatever. Bunch of some tomatoes and peppers and corn. Good stuff, good stuff. And you'll enjoy doing it. And time's going to get hard for everybody. Everybody. I'm going to start growing my own when I get some property. I'll sell it on the side of the road for some cash. See, that's the thing. Can you do that legally? Or do you have to pay taxes on that? That's what I don't understand. Some people sell it out on the road, and the government probably wants their share because the government does shit to the Amish. The Amish has been doing it for years and years and years, and they try to shut them down, man, for growing their own vegetables or trying to sell some or whatever. It's kind of shitty. Oh, just a business license? That's good. Yeah, make you a little bit of cash. People love organic fruits and vegetables. You can taste the difference. But the immigrants or migrants or whatever coming up, I think the places that they left, some of the rich, the elite, George Soros and Bill Gates and those guys, they're going to buy up all that land that those guys are leaving, like in it's like Guatemala or Honduras, Nicaragua, shit like that, Venezuela. Those places hit hard times. These guys are going to come and fucking buy the whole fucking country. And that was the plan, probably. How the fuck did those guys get here? The migrants. You hear in the Bible, like Moses, he was in the desert for 40 fucking years. 40 fucking years, man. Lost in the fucking desert. These guys came from fucking Venezuela to the fucking southern border in like 4 weeks. How the fuck can they do that, man? How the fuck can they go 4,000 miles, walking, supposedly? I don't understand that. I don't understand the Bible either, though, because if Moses was in the desert for 40 years, if he only moved 1 mile a day for 40 years, go around the world twice, I don't know, man. But I was telling John or whatever, take all the people in the United States, give them 1 acre. I said Texas, but I meant Alaska. In Alaska, you'd still have land over. Every man, woman, and child in the United States, you can give them 1 acre of land. There'd still be land left over. But I do think the world's overpopulated. Probably just a bunch of dumbasses or whatever. Bunch of dumbasses. Like AOC, I don't know how the fuck she even got voted in, She got arrested yesterday or the day before. For what? For being stupid. Possession of stupidity, yep. But the Democrats are fucking up this world, ours anyway. Bad. Just take, for instance, the war in Russia and Ukraine and shit like that. How much money have we donated to those guys? Since Biden's been in, how much money did he lose when he pulled people out of Afghanistan? He lost a lot of equipment there, a lot of fucking ammunition, a lot of rifles, a lot of shit, and it came out of the United States pocket. And what do we get out of it? Not a fucking thing. Not a fucking thing. And if they really wanted to help us out, all they'd have to do is drop the diesel prices. They're never going to drop the gas prices again. They're not going to drop it because they want everybody to have an EV. I don't see anything wrong with EV, myself. But it's going to take a lot of juice, a lot of power, And pretty soon, like, say, the price is right. Hey, Twizzle Dog, what's going on? Like today, they had a hybrid, I guess. They gave away a hybrid. Pretty soon, they're going to give away EVs all the time. Let's see. Tam, stop to say, hey, health is bad. It'll get better. My lung is 15% collapsed, but I'll be good. I hope. Oh well. Let's see. Quit cigarettes 3 days. Yeah, motherfucking cigarettes, man. See, that's about the problem with me. I can't breathe. I don't know what it was. If it's fucking COPD. See, when I was in younger days, I used to smoke a lot of cigarettes. I smoke about 2 packs a day. I quit when I was 27, but I started when I was in third grade, smoking every fucking day, every day, man. And smoke meth. Meth ain't good for you either. Smoke some of that shit. But a couple months ago, right around the time Beatrice passed away, I could not fucking breathe at all. And I'm thinking, what the fuck happened? Is it COPD? Um, is it COVID? What is it? But I have no lung capacity. I went to the doctor and he says there's nothing wrong with me. He said, hey, you look great, man. You feel great. Blah blah blah. I don't. See, when I feel good and I go to the doctor, they tell me I'm gonna fucking die, man. They say, oh man, you're terrible. But now when I go, I feel terrible, and they say I look good. What the hell's up with that shit? But I can't breathe. How about you? You can't breathe? Let's see. Some say, hey, health is bad. I'll be getting better. Lung is 15% collapsed. What happened? Twizzle dog? How did your lungs collapse? Because see, that's what I was wondering about mine. I can't breathe through my nose. I'm getting better too, but is it COVID? What the fuck? Let's see. You got it. What's going on? Man-made virus, cigs and meth. That's long ago. I wouldn't do that now. That's weird. Had COVID, but didn't feel like this. My doctor tested me, said I'm great. Other than that, yeah, my doctor tested me too and said, "Fucking I'm in pretty good shape." But he sent me to a specialist, and I figured I'd be there the next day or whatever. It takes me a month to get there. It's crazy. I don't know what to say. I don't know either, man. Fucking. Is it COVID? Man-made virus? Is that COVID? A lot of people can't breathe. See, that's the thing. They need to stop giving shots and stuff like that. If you want to take them, take it, but they'll make it mandatory, and they need to start suing people. Like some of the companies had to make it mandatory that you took the shots. They said anxiety does it. Got some problems. You do same. Weighted nose, and all they say, anxiety does it. I felt like a lump in my throat, but they say I'm good. Weird. Yeah, they say I'm good too. Let's see. You can get free at home test from the post office. Maybe that's what I ought to do. It seemed like they would have tested me for COVID at the hospital. I mean, at the doctor's office, but they never did. They test me for other stuff. They test me for hepatitis C, AIDS, diabetes, and I'm good to go on all that. Test me on a few other things. But it was weird. It could be anxiety. I don't know. I don't know why it could be anxiety. I don't know. Tim, the symptoms you said is the same ones I got. Yeah, you're tired, burnout, you can't breathe. You have no strength. You have no get up and go or whatever. Did yours go away? It's slowly going away, but not yet. I still have no. See, like today I was gonna put some poles in. I dug some holes or whatever, but it's hard for me to pick up an 80-pound bag of cement. I had a hard fucking time, and the wheelbarrow's only like 2 feet off the ground. I fucking couldn't do it. I did it, but it was really really hard. Same thing. I'm so sorry. Well, do you think it's fucking COVID? You think it's COVID, or what do you think it is? Because I don't know. I feel like you're gonna pass out. I do. Yeah, from not breathing, I guess. Try to put on your shoes or something like that. You get winded. I get winded brushing my teeth, and shouldn't be like that. I think it's chemical warfare, is what I am thinking. Could be. It could be the COVID. Could be anything. And they'll probably get rid of quite a few of us. Someone wants us all to die. Well, that Nova Harari or whatever his name is, he says that we're useless people. They need to get rid of us because we're useless. All we do is play video games, we're on drugs, and on cell phone. But we need to get rid of that guy. But I think they will. After they get rid of a lot of people, they'll have enough energy, enough power, enough food, enough everything to survive. And the earth will rejuvenate. But I'm just glad to see where I'm at. I'm not afraid of dying because I know I'm going to have to die. Yeah, but we are dads and granddads. Yeah, I know. That guy's gay. He has no fucking kids. He's just fucked up in the mind. You know. And the other guy, they say, you will have nothing, you will own nothing, you will have nothing, and you will be happy. Because you'll be in the meta version all the time. Go in there, life will be great. For me, the older you get, the less afraid you are of dying. Yeah, I'm not afraid of dying. At all. If I could die tomorrow, I'm good with it. I'm still up, moving around, to be hospitalized, they say. So that's good. Let's see. I'm scared to die. I guess I'm not that age yet. Yeah. Honestly, I was never afraid to die in my whole life because I know I was going to die. But some people are afraid. They don't want to die. I hear people say, I want to live to be 100 years old. It's like, what the fuck for? If I didn't have kids, I wouldn't be afraid to die. I used to want to die. Yeah. I didn't ever want to die. I'd never think about committing suicide. But I went to sleep before and wake up the next day and thought, why the fuck am I alive? Why didn't I die in my sleep last night? But it's kind of great. How old are you, Philip? You're like 35 or something like that, I think. Some people, they want to live forever, man. Yeah. And they will. 45. Okay, yeah, 45. I don't know. At that age, I was doing good. I'm 33. Turned in December. Son of a bitch. Getting up there, man. But you can't breathe, Twizzle Dog. That's from fucking smoking weed, maybe. I don't know if you smoke a lot. But I used to smoke every day. Every day I used to smoke fucking weed. You know, 10 joints a day. Used to fucking bong out all day long. And just one day I woke up and fucking could not fucking breathe. And it was scary. Scary, scary. You know, couldn't catch my breath. I was afraid to go to sleep because I thought I was going to die in my sleep. Now I'm sleeping too much. Well, it was weird. Like a month ago or 2 months ago, I was only sleeping 2 hours a day for like a month. Yep, I can, but don't feel like I can. Oxygen was great. It's weird. I've never put oxygen on my face or whatever. But a month ago or 2 months ago, I was only sleeping 2 hours a day because I was afraid to go to sleep. I thought I'd die in my sleep. Like I just said, I was not afraid to die or whatever. But that'd be a terrible way to go. Not fucking be able to breathe. I feel like I'm going to die in my sleep to this. Is weird, Tim. Yeah, okay. My birthday is on Christmas. No shit. Christmas. Wow. That kind of sucks, though, because you don't get any birthday presents. It's all Christmas presents. Then they tell you it's birthday presents. Happy birthday. No, it's okay. Somebody's got to be born on that. Same thing for both of us. Gonna be. Yeah. So how long has this been going on for you, Twizzle? It's been about 2 months for me. I'm getting better, but comes and goes, comes and goes. And maybe it's an allergy. I don't know. I don't know. But lately I've been sleeping like 12 hours days, because I guess it's been so hot and shit. I haven't been doing anything. Go out in the morning, work a couple hours in the yard. That's about it. And I'm burnt out for the rest of the day. Come in and watch TV. Watch The Price is Right. I watched that today. They gave away an EV hybrid, though. It was a hybrid. One of these days, that's all they're going to give away. One of these days, we're going to give away 6 robots on fucking The Price is Right. Get you a 6 robot. Let's see. For me, a week. They say I've got severe anxiety. Do that. Don't help. I don't know. Don't feel right. Yeah, I just don't feel right, you know. I went to the doctor and they said there's nothing wrong with me. Usually I go to the doctor, I feel good, and they tell me I'm going to fucking die. Now when I don't feel good and I go to the doctor, they say there's nothing wrong with me. But I'll find out because they did, what the hell is that called? Shit, I can't even think of it. They put that thing in your heart for like an hour. A cardiogram. They did that. That's how they found out that my heart was enlarged and my valve doesn't work right. Electrocardiogram. That was kind of weird. Went there and told me to relax. They put on John Denver music and turned down the lights, the ambient, made you feel comfortable and stuff. Then they fucking put that thing on your heart and pushed on it and shit like that. Kind of crazy. I haven't got a bill for that one yet. It's coming. But yeah, when you can't breathe, it's the weirdest fucking feeling, man. It's like, what the hell? You try to breathe and you can't breathe, you can't catch your breath. And the littlest thing you do, you're out of breath, brush your teeth, you can't breathe, tie your shoes, you can't breathe, you know. And I wonder if that's going to happen to all of us. That'd be a terrible way to die, though. That'd be a terrible way to die. Tim, we got to talk on Messenger. This is wild. It's the same thing for both of us. I've done some research on Jane Fonda. I don't like her at all. Fucking bitch. Now, Jane Fonda, she was good looking in her younger days. You know, she's married to Ted Turner. Really, Ted, I don't think Ted Turner, you know, he tried to help out the environment, but I think he needs to pay more. You know, I don't think we need to pay anything. Everybody like us, we don't need to pay anymore. You know, like I wrote a list. Oh man, what the hell is that? People that make over $500 million, they have over $500 million. These are the people that need to pay. You know, as soon as you make these people pay, all of a sudden the shit's gonna fucking end. You know, there's not gonna be no carbon taxes or whatever. Got to run, but I know I've been thinking of you, and I hope you get better, old friend. You too, Twizzle. You know, you need to quit smoking cigarettes no matter what, man. Cigarettes are fucked up. But you know, like Howard Stern, $600 million. The dude's worth $600 million. You know, I watched Howard Stern for a long time. I haven't seen him for, you know, last 10 years or whatever. But I remember in his younger days. Howard Stern, Magic Johnson, Jerry Seinfeld, Bono, J.K. Rowling, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, George Lucas, Keo Armani, Robert De Niro, George Clooney, Tom Cruise, Jimmy Kurtz, Jackie Chan, Tyler Perry, the Olsen twins, Simon Cowell, Jacqueline Gold, Oprah Winfrey, Bruce Springsteen, Jimmy Buffett, Paul McCartney. All these guys need to pay, man. All these people are worth over $500 million. I looked it up, over $500 million. That's where it needs to stop. Because when the Georgia Guidestones, it was 500 million people left on the planet. You know, to me, the people that have $500 million, they need to pay. We don't need to pay nothing, man. I haven't smoked cigarettes in 3 days. I hate smoking in my building. It gets everything nasty. Yeah, I can't stand the cigarettes anymore, man. I can't stand the smell of cigarettes. And in my younger days, I smoked every fucking day, forever and ever, you know, from the time I was in 3rd grade till I was 27 years old. But it was pretty hard to quit, and I'll never, ever smoke again, you know. I know that for a fact because it was too damn hard to quit. But they wanted nickel and dime us all of us, you know. So we can't afford meat, can't afford to go anywhere, we can't afford nothing, you know. And make us dependent on the government. And it's sad. And really, our government, instead of putting money to Ukraine and different places like that, if they drop the diesel prices, that's all they have to do is just drop the diesel prices. It'll help out our economy big time. But these guys are so stupid. You know, people that are in power now, they're just fucking idiots. The Democrats, they fucked up this fucking country bad. You know, the whole world's fucked up, but it's the worst I've ever seen it. It's terrible. You know, people are killing people, and they're getting away with it. Getting away with fucking murder, and they have cameras. You know, and it's kind of sad. Like in Chicago, some guy goes to work. He's at a drive-through, gets shot in the face, and dies at the drive-through. Somebody else gets on a train. 6 other people get on, and they stab him. Fucking nuts, man. It's fucking nuts. And drag queen story time. They need to watch those fucking people because they're laughing at us. You know, they don't have any kids. They're just fucking pedophiles. And that's the thing too. The pedophiles. It's the new thing. Not a new thing, but you know, it's more acceptable now. And it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse. A lot of the immigrants do that in their country, and they come here and they think it's okay. Like we go to illegal alien crime report. A lot of those people are child molesters. You know, a lot of them. And a lot of them are out of North Carolina. And why should the immigrants get medical paid for and not the vets or the other people that work here? You know, have been here in the United States forever. Their insurance sucks. Like my insurance sucks, I think, anyway. Because they told me I'd have full dental, medical, and vision when I retired. But I don't. You know, I got a copay, plus I just got a bill. But if you're an immigrant, you come up, go to Oregon, sign up, give you a medical card. Go see the doctor, man. Take your bill and throw it away if you get one. Yeah, stay off cigarettes. 3 days is good. Cigarettes are getting expensive too, you know, $5, $6, $7 a pack. One of these days are going to be $10, $12 a pack. People still buy them. Yep. When I first started, they were 39 cents. When I first started smoking, 39 cents, man. For $1, you could get a quart of Olympia beer and a pack of cigarettes for $1. Back in the day, man. Yep, back in the day. And when I was able to buy beer, I started buying beer when I was like 14, 15, 16 years old because I had hair on my chest. You know, it made me look like I was 18. And 6 pack of beer was like $2. That was like for Coors or Budweiser or whatever, $2. Yep, kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. I don't know what else to say, man. You know, just gotta don't sacrifice our kids. That's all I know. And they're after our kids. Don't trust the government. Don't trust the fucking. We need to get the Democrats out of there. You know. And that's all AOC is. She's a fluffer for the donkey show. That's all she does, man. She's a fluffer. She's an idiot, and people listen to her. You know. Same with Nancy Pelosi. Same with Biden. They can't take our memories from us. No, they can't. They can't. And fucking Biden, the dude doesn't fucking know what's going on, man. Like yesterday, he said he had cancer or something like that. Does he have cancer or not? He said he had COVID, you know. But there should be an age limit, I think, as being a president. When you're getting 70, 75, 80 years old, I don't think you should have that kind of power or whatever. But they'll probably get rid of him before his term's up or something. I don't know what's going to happen to Trump, you know. See, you don't hear anything about did you get the problem neighbors taken care of? I don't know if I got them taken care of, but they don't bother me anymore, you know. People like that, they bore the fuck out of me, Jason. You know, people like that, they just bore me. I'm not worried about my neighbors. Like I say, I'm going to die. Maybe I'll take them guys with me. It wouldn't hurt my feelings down. Like, what's that guy's name? Clint Eastwood. He knew he was going to die. Gran Torino. I had my first 2 cars were Gran Torinos. If you're going to take somebody, if you're going to go, you might as well take somebody with you, you know. But when I was in the guards, in the military, at the time, I did want to kill somebody, you know, honestly, because I was a gunner on the tank crew. That was my job, to kill somebody. What about John Wayne? Is that Little Wayne's kid? Who's John Wayne? John Wayne. Nah. He died of cancer, man, you know. I don't know about John Wayne. What about Roy Rogers? Who's a better cowboy, Roy Rogers or John Wayne or Matt Dillon? Yeah, or the Rifleman. Who's the best? I think they're all dead now. They're all dead. Is there any good westerns? Any good western movies out? New ones? They have aliens and cowboys and shit like that. Let's see, what if I have one? One that I really hated though. I forgot the name of it. But at the end of the movie, both of them just walked away. You know, the Rifleman. The Rifleman's the best one. Lucas, Chuck Connors. That was a pretty good show. I used to watch that when I was a kid. And Gunsmoke. Matt Dillon, man. Matt Dillon. I used to like Matt Dillon. You know, that was kind of violent. You know, stuff was kind of violent. Even Bonanza. You know, everybody liked Bonanza, the Rifleman, Gunsmoke. Yep. And when you watch those, though, they did put down the Native Americans and the Hispanics. If you do watch the old westerns and stuff like that, they did make fun of them. In my mind at the time, I didn't think anything about it. But when they start pointing stuff out, they did. They made fun of the Indians, Native Americans. Kind of sad. I don't know what to say about that, you know. What was I going to say about the, oh yeah, Black Lives Matters or whatever. There was a shooting, and the guy, it was like a standoff or something like that for 6 hours, and somehow he shot into the neighbor's apartment. You know, finally the cops got that guy, but anyway, they had Black Lives Matters there throwing a fit, and the lady came out and said, you know, get the hell out of here. This is like a George Floyd, something like George Floyd. This is nothing like that. This guy had a weapon. You know, he was fucking being crazy. What's that show with two guys in a town in Wyoming? Shoot. I can't think of it. It was a Western, man. In Wyoming. I don't know, man. Was it Wild Wild West? That's the one you're talking about? I don't think they're in Wyoming. I don't know where the fuck they were at. Is that the one? Wild Wild West? Because that used to be a pretty cool show too when I was a kid. They even had a little midget on there. You can't say midget anymore. Dr. Loveless. Yep. A show with two guys in a town in Wyoming. Shoot, I can't think of it. I don't know. Is it Wild Wild West? Is that the one you're thinking of or not? Were they on a train? Oh, Alias Smith and Jones? Is that the one you're thinking of? I don't think they're in Wyoming either. Remember that show, Alias Smith and Jones? I don't know. But I used to enjoy TV a lot better back then than I do now. I watch this TV now and it's stupid, man. It's stupid. I just saw a movie the other day called Party Monster, I think it's called Party Monster. Have you guys seen that one? It has Fez in it from 70 Show and the dude off Colin McCulkin, whatever. And can't remember the guy with the red hair. Off I don't know, but anyway, I think those guys are gay or whatever. And it was a crazy show. Has anybody seen that one? Party Monster? Party Monster? Check it out. It's weird. Really weird. And I was in a mood to watch weird movies that day. I can't remember what else I watched. But I want to watch some off the wall fucking crazy shows. Laramie! 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 Honestly, I don't remember that one. You know, it's back in the day, like Wagon Train. and High Chaparral, stuff like that. Laramie. I love that show, Laramie, man. I loved it. And was there brothers in there? Because not High Chaparral, it was something else. Yeah, the brothers. Not Bonanza either. Can't remember the names. But they're all a family. And how about Ken Burns documentary? Who's Ken Burns? I don't know who that is. Look it up. It was good. Yeah, I've watched Laramie before. I have. Uh, Philip McCrevis. Seen it a long time ago when I was a kid. Yeah, it wasn't bad. You know, is it black and white? But Gunsmoke was always good too. I thought. Shit, I can't even think of the brothers. Hey, make documentaries. I don't know when I start feeding the vets in the morning or whatever. In April, I'll film some of it, and if people want to be interviewed, I'll interview them, put it on YouTube. You know, because like in another 6 months, man, it's going to be hard for people. Honestly do. I think it's going to be really hard, and hopefully I'll have a garden going. But I should have enough money to feed the vets. I should. I think because breakfast is always pretty simple. Eggs, hash browns, sausage, coffee. Toast. Pretty simple stuff. Cereal, oatmeal. But I'll try to make some sort of documentary in a way. Let those guys tell their story about being in the military. Because everybody has a military story. If you're in the military, you got a story. No matter what, basic training, whatever. And a lot of them are pretty sad. And I can't believe how much money we put into the military-industrial complex, and our country's falling to pieces. It's nuts. It's just fucking nuts, man. See, like with the EVs, okay, do you have to? I don't know if I do or not. I don't know. I don't give a shit anymore. All I know is I need to get a porta potty. If I have to get a special license to feed them or whatever, I'll just say they're my friends. I don't get a fucking permit. You know, we'll have to wait and see what happens. I'll do it until I get shut down. Because I'm not going to charge money. If they want to donate a little bit of money, I don't care. But it's sad that we don't do anything for the vets, and it's kind of sad, really sad. A lot of people in the military they got out because of the COVID-19. They didn't want to take the shots. You know, and the thing is, when you're in the military, you're the government property. They can do whatever the fuck they want with you. But some of the people got out. THC edibles just became legal in Minnesota. Wow, that's pretty cool. Shit in Idaho is still fucked up. Just like in Russia, man. Idaho's just like Russia. You got that one lady over there. They can let her out till like Christmas or something. Even if they're gonna let her out, that basketball player. That's the thing about different countries. Same with the United States. Don't come to Idaho if you got weed. You know, you'll regret it, guaranteed. Guaranteed. And I don't see anything wrong with marijuana. Minnesota's going toward the left. Yeah, I don't know what the hell's wrong with people. We need to get out of the hole somehow. We need to get our shit together. Stop killing each other, and stop being against each other. Like Black Lives Matters, it does. It does matter. But like that kid that shot that Asian guy, why should it matter? Xanax edibles. There you go. Thing about edibles and stuff like that, I don't care if you do it. Just do it at your home. Don't do it around your kids or whatever. and stay out of trouble. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't see anything wrong with it. As long as you don't take it out in public, you know. It's like dabbing. Dabbing probably fucking fuck you up, you know. You shouldn't be driving. Start with George Floyd shooting her. George Floyd. See, that's the thing. He was a criminal too, and I think that cop had a vendetta of George Floyd. I think he wanted that guy. Oh, I stay at home. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. Just fucking stay at home. Enjoy life. You know, because you go out in public and fucking life sucks, and you come home and you think, "Fuck, thank God I'm home." You know, I don't see how people can stand to even go to the bars anymore, go out clubbing and stuff. It's not fun. I don't think it is. You know, it's kind of a waste of money. Then they want too much for the drinks. Then there's a fucking hassle, and you take that chance of driving home. That's when things started to change. Yeah, it was ugly, man. It was ugly, Jason. I didn't watch it. I won't watch it. But I knew that guy fucking did shit before George Floyd. You know, they caught him uh, hurting a 14-year-old kid or something like that too. Got my music, got my power tools here. That's all you need, man. Life is good. Hey, Chicken George, what's up, man? I'm glad you're doing good. Where are you at today? See, he's a truck driver, and this was my solution to our problems. You know, it's not going to solve everything, but put the diesel prices back down to $3 a gallon. You know, put a cap on it. Troy, Illinois. I've been there, done that. Well, remember, Tim, you would ask me every day if I was safe when it was happening. Oh, well, it's kind of scary, you know, because they're having riots and stuff like that during George Floyd. And Illinois, and you live in Chicago, right? Not too far. Yeah, Chicago's fucking nuts, man. Shootings every day, and somebody got shot at the drive-through just 3 o'clock this morning, man. He's at a drive-through, stray bullet takes him out. It's not funny, you know. It's not funny. I live in Denver. Yeah, you told me that, but you grew up in Chicago, though, didn't you? You live in Denver, though. Denver's. Let's see. We miss you, Tim. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna come back here every day or whatever. You know. Oh, you never lived in Chicago? I thought you did. You always lived in Denver. You had a few friends in Denver. I don't know if they're still there or not. But Colorado, it's kind of different. Oh, yep. Okay, good, good. You got a gun, Chicken George? You got a gun? I hope you do. Most people from Colorado do. They have guns. But yeah, they had a drop yard when I would drove for Warner. They had a drop yard in Chicago. Chandy, what the fuck's going on, Chandy? Life is good now. We got Chicken George, we got fucking Jason, we got Chandy. Chandy, you giving the government a hard fucking time? Been good? Still kicking for I don't know how long though, man. Chandy, what's going on? You giving the government a hard time? Fuck those guys, right? But yeah, Chicken George, you need to spread the word, man. Tell the truck drivers to fucking riot, not right, um, protest, drop the gas prices down to $3 a gallon. Put a cap on it. And like, yep, yeah, I have YouTube Prime again. Um, yeah, let's see, how's Burley these days? Still here, you know. Everything's pretty slow in Burley. The killings, I'm chilling, and you? Well, another day closer to death, I think. Um, what's weird in Burley is the people that have been killing people. It's been ladies, man. What are you doing so down on yourself about your heart attack? I'm not down, you know. I just don't feel right. I can't breathe, you know, and shit like that. I'm not down on myself. I don't know if it's a man-made virus or whatever, but I'm glad Chicken George is doing good. I'm glad Chandy's doing good. I mean, why? I'm not down on myself, Jason. I just don't have strength. I don't have, um, how do I say it? You know, a pep into my step or whatever the fuck it is. You know, I'm not depressed. I don't know how to explain. But yeah, it sucks about the Netherlands, man. These motherfuckers, they want to take your land away from you. And yeah, I'm doing great. Good. When you gonna go live again? I didn't think I was gonna go live today. Jason wanted me to come on Thursday and Friday. I don't know if I would do it every day. I don't think I'll do it every day. Take it one day at a time, Tim. Yeah. I don't know, Chicken George. You know, I got to start driving. What are you hauling today? The farmers, you mean? Yeah, the farmers, man. They're fucking them up, man. When the government tells you not to plant crops and shit like that, and people are starving in the world, there's a problem. There's a problem. And here in the United States, like Chicken George is a truck driver. Um, they're trying to. Shit, I'm coming back now, man, for sure. I just made $30, man, $35. You just keep us informed on anything. What happened to Kenny? I don't know. I think Kenny's doing good too. Door frames from I haul door frames too. Is it from Warner? Not Warner. Um, can't remember what the door frames I was hauling. Are they aluminum ones? Let's see. Tries to get the farmers away. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are doing what you're doing in the Netherlands. I fucking love what you guys are doing, protesting against the government. A blind shipment. Yeah, I delivered the door frames down there. Only 3 skids. Pretty light load, huh? Yeah, they need to protest in the Netherlands. They need to because that's what they do for their money. A lot of people have good fruits and vegetables in the Netherlands. Why only 3 skids? That's all the load is. That's what they. That's what they. That's the load. My lightest load ever was Procter and Gamble's. I was hauling um, Tide bottles. They were empty Tide bottles, the gallon jugs, and the pallets weighed more than the pellet the Tide bottles itself. It was loaded, but it's like 6,000 pounds. Many people eat for the Netherlands. Many people do, and when the government tells you to stop planting, there's a problem, man. There's a problem. You're ever going to get back into truck driving? No, I'm not. I'm not. I'll never drive again, ever. You know, never, ever, ever. Um, the reason why, okay, when you're a truck driver, you shouldn't even have to think about what the fuck you're doing. You should just do it automatically. It's natural. It's like picking your nose. You can do it and fucking whatever. But the last time I was driving, I had to think about what I was doing. I had to think what I was doing. When you have to think of what you're doing, you shouldn't be in a fucking truck. You should not be in a fucking truck. So I'm smart enough not to get back in one. I used to enjoy it at one time, but it's getting crazy. You know, I drove in the big cities, drove in Houston, Dallas. Um, I never went to California for some reason in the trucks. I was on the East Coast, but it was kind of stressful. And I have respect for the truck drivers. They could save this country. If they just dropped the diesel prices down to $3. What about just driving local? No, never again. I was hauling heavy, driving local, pulling doubles. When I had my cataracts, I couldn't even see my fucking end of my doubles. I couldn't even fucking see the end of it. And no, I'm not gonna ever drive a truck again. I'm gonna keep my CDL, but I'll never work again as a truck driver. I don't think. I just keep it just in case I have to have it. Like if somebody needs something hauled or whatever, I would do it for a friend, but I'd never do it for a job. You know, yeah, man, it was stressful because you go through every emotion that you can ever think of as driving truck. Every emotion, when you're driving truck, it's nuts. From happy to sad to depressed to anxiety to horniness to fucking, you know, every emotion you can think of. You go through it on a daily basis. It's a weird thing. Money is good though, right? I think it is. Let's see. You ever took 3 trailers at once? No, I never did. I was licensed for triples, but I never did. When I was driving for Warner, I was like on the lowest pay scale. You know, when I was driving for them over the road, I was taking home 800 a week. So I guess that's good. See, that was me on the low end. You know, but locally here, it's making 16, 17 bucks an hour, 12-hour shifts, but no overtime. You know, I think you're doing good. Let's see, what year did you stop? 2016. It was weird because President Trump uh, became president on my birthday or whatever. You know, the election was on November 8th. My birthday's on November 9th. Megadeth has a new song out with Ice-T. Cool. And I got in kind of an accident on November 20th or 21st of 2016. That was the last time I drove. That was the last time I worked. I kind of almost went off the deep end about money, I guess, because I worked my way up and my credit was good, blah, blah, blah. And I bought a house just with my name. You know, I didn't have to put no money down or whatever. Got it for my son. My son gets in a fight with his girlfriend. Next thing I know, he goes to Texas. And all of a sudden, the fucking payments start fucking adding up and adding up and adding up. When I'm driving truck, that's all I could think about. You know, did you ever drive by any NFL, NASCAR, WWE, or senior rigs? I saw some country country singers. I can't remember the name of them, but I've seen Sticks out. You know, they had Tommy Shaw and Sticks. My best friend is here chilling with us. Cool. But keep up the good work, Chandy, man. You know, they have to take over the government. So do we. We have to do what the Netherlands do and protest, you know, in some way, somehow. The gas prices, they at least need to knock down the diesel, you know, because that will help out the economy, help out the farmers, help out the truck drivers, lower the fucking price of everything. But they won't do it. They can do it in a day. We're going fishing. What kind of fish do you have in Netherlands? Everything? What do you think of how Biden is doing? He's like the worst president ever. He is. He's the worst president. And I don't trust him, you know. He's been in politics for 40 years. Um, like they say, the average person that works, less than 5% become millionaires of all the people that work. But in the politicians, when they get up there, 50% become millionaires. 50% of politicians become millionaires. For what? You know, they take money from us, and they don't do the fucking job. I don't like Biden. I don't like Pelosi. I don't like Hillary. You know, I don't like none of the Democrats. You know, that's not right. Let's see, my dad says Jimmy Carter was the bad president, but Biden takes the cake. What's your thoughts? See, I was too young about Jimmy Carter. You know, I was there at the time. It was kind of weird because he was a peanut farmer. How the fuck could a peanut farmer become president of the United States? But then there was Ronald Reagan. He's an actor. But I was too young to remember Jimmy Carter. All I know is that his brother made beer, Billy Beer, you know. So I was just too young. Many fish. I'm bad to call the names. Yeah, that's good. Because there, you guys don't eat too much meat, huh? Where you're at, you have a lot of fruits and vegetables and fish. That's good, you know. But beef and pork and stuff like that is pretty expensive in the Netherlands, right? It's going to be expensive here too. What about Bush Jr.? I don't like none of them at all, but I think Biden's the worst ever. You know, Biden don't know what the fuck's going on. He has no fucking clue. I think it was Bush Senior. I think it was. He was eating with the guy from China or Japan or whatever, sushi. He ended up fucking throwing up on the table. Remember that one? That was the last time I voted was for Bush Senior, because he said the New World Order is coming into power, which it is. It's coming into power. We need to stop it, but maybe it's a good thing, you know. Do you think you could do a better job? I wouldn't want to do a better job. That's what's crazy is that the best we can do? I wouldn't want to be president of the United States ever, you know. But I'd help out the people in the United States before I would help out other countries, you know. Even the people that are migrants, you don't give them free medical when they get here. You do not fucking do that shit, or free food or whatever, you know. And the Obamacare fucked a lot of people. It's the Democrats that are fucking people up. But anyway, it's been over an hour. But I'm glad Chandy's doing good. Thanks, Jason, for the money. Thanks, Chicken George, too. Yeah, I do appreciate it because I've only been making like 15 cents a day, but it doesn't matter to me, man. Okay, Tim, get elected, pick Trump. Oh, you know what? I might even go back to voting, you know, this next time because I haven't voted for fucking 25 years or whatever. But I may go back to voting. Okay, Tim, get elected, pick Trump as your vice president, and just step down. Have him make you your vice president so you can keep the salary. There you go. Everybody stay cool. Thank you, Philip. Philip McCrevis, Philip Spencer, John Heyman. Thanks, Jason. Chandy, I'm glad you're doing good. I haven't heard from Chandy for a long time. Keep up the good work in the Netherlands. Fuck those guys. Fuck them hard, man. And see who else. Philip. Chicken George. Thanks, Chicken George. Drive safely, Chicken George, man, because it's scary. It is scary. I don't want to forget anybody. Philip, Jason. Twizzle Dog, I know. Is there anybody else? Jason gave me $15, and Chicken George gave me 20. Man, maybe I will come back tomorrow. That's it. Okay, stay straight, stay strong. God bless. Take care. See you guys tomorrow. Have a good day, and be safe. You know, be nice too. Stay out of trouble. I'll go to jail.